With the Thunder's advancing to the NBA Finals after winning the Western Conference Finals, I decided to make one of their key players on the team. And no, it isn't SGA, it's the man next to him, Chet Holmgren. With his high-level interior defense and the ability to use his height when necessary, I know this build is going to be really fun to use in NBA 2K25. With that being said, let's get right into it. Hey yo, what's good, fellas? It's YRB. We got another 2K video. Chet is a threat from the three-point line, but mainly he's a threat on the inside when it comes to block, the interior. So I thought that'd be pretty interesting. I don't got a high block build, but I do now with this Chet build. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna show you how we make this. Let's go. All right, first thing first. First name Chet, last name Holmgren, and the hand is gonna be right, and jersey number is gonna be 7. That is Chet's number. If you want to have the number 7 in the record stuff, make sure you go to the Atlanta Hawks. They got it free. Now, the position you want to go to is the center. The height is 7'1", because Chet is actually 7'1". Now, his weight, you can't get his weight because the minimum you can go to is 220. Yeah, he's actually 207, but you can't go that low. But we got to worry about that anyway, because the weight you're going to want to go to is 230. Right here, it stops you at 83 strength, and that's exactly where you want to be to get gold box out. And the wingspan is going to be 7'6". That's his actual wingspan, so we got it on. At first, I went down at 7'3", but it just didn't feel right to me, man. I had to go to 7'6". I'm glad I did. All right, we here. So first thing first, close shot, that's going to be a 84. Put that all the way up and stop it right there. You get a silver paint prodigy, silver float game. This paint prodigy works just fine. Your driver layup is gonna be a 80. This gives you the Giannis Antetokounmpo layup package, what I think is one of the best layup packages for a big man, in my opinion. But if you don't care about that, you can go down to a 70 and you'll be able to get the Zion Williamson layup package, which is also good. So it depends what you want. I wanted the Giannis, so I went with the 80 driving layup. It's pretty nice. Driving dunk is gonna be a 75. Put this all the way up, and this is gonna get you a good amount of driving dunk packages and regular packages outside, so you have a good bit of dunks. Chet, honestly, he's 7'1", he will dunk the ball, but that dunker comes with the standing dunk, and the standing dunk is gonna be a 88. I know y'all saying, why did you stop at 88? 90 is where you get that contact dunk animation. That's where the cap breaker come in. I put +2 cap breakers on here to go up, and it gives me 90. Now, again, if you don't care about standing dunks, I still go down to 81, and this also works really well. I just wanted to have a higher standing dunk because I'm looking how Chet plays in real life, and that's what he does. He's either catching a lot with a standing dunk, put back with a standing dunk, so I'm just getting any animation because I know in real life he has an animation. But 81 is also enough. You can save some points, but like I said, 88. Post control. Now, it will hit the post fade, which I do hit on this build, dog. You know I like my post fade. And 75 is enough. This is gonna get you silver post fade phenom, dog. You're gonna see it come later on when we got mid-range, which we're moving on to next. But yeah, 75 is the post control. Now to this shooting. This is also Chet's bread and butter. This is what we know him. So 85 is where you're gonna stop at. It's 1 off 86. You don't need that 86. You're gonna get this dead eye, post fade, get this set shot specialist. And with that, it's gonna follow the three-pointer. It's gonna be a 79. The shooting is pretty nice on this build. Like, it feels great. I used to rhythm shooting to shoot with Chet. Boy, be spark. Got a nice jumper. Feels great. Nice three-pointer. I think this is very accurate to Chet. And the last thing for the free throw, we're gonna put it up to an 85. You're gonna be able to knock it down. Now, it doesn't have to be this high. You can go down to an 80, or if you want to, you can go down to a 70 or a 75. So I'll say it again. You can either do 70, 75, 80, or where I'm going with 85. The reason I did 85 because I had some points left over and I could have put it elsewhere. Might as well put it into the free throw. The pass accuracy, and you know, for all bigs, if you a big, you must have a 75 pass accuracy minimum. I don't want to see anything lower than that. You get that break style silver, you can throw it down anytime you like. So 75 or anything above that is fine. Chet isn't going like, he passed the ball, but he ain't flashy with it or nothing too crazy. The 75 is good enough. Anything above that is also cool. At first, I had it at 78 to get the versatile visionary, but I went down to 75, saved some points, put it elsewhere. Ball handling. Ball handling is going to be a 65. 1 off from being max. This is enough. This gets you other animations. It's all fine. Now, I had a Chet build that has 70 ball handling, but I went down to 65. If I could get 74 ball handling, I would have got it so I can get the Giannis crossover, but I would have had to give up too much, man. I wasn't with it. And then right here with the steal ball, you're gonna want to do 56. Now, I have some ways that you can dribble with the 65 and you be getting down with it. Now in rec, you won't be able to get it off much, but you able to do like certain things here and there, because you know if you dribbling as a center in the rec, they ain't gonna let you do that. All right, to the good stuff, the interior defense. First off, this is where another cap breaker comes in. This is gonna be a 79, and you're gonna put +5 here to get you an 84 interior defense. And trust, that is good enough. I know it probably would be higher, but 84 is good. It's gonna help you get an important badge later on, you're gonna see. But remember, your cap breaker is right here, +5. Next is your perimeter defense. It's gonna be a 62. Nothing too crazy, but most centers, you ain't gonna be taking out the perimeter, but in case that you have to, you won't be too lost. And following that is gonna be a 60 still, so you're able to intercept the ball. You get that bronze interceptor with this. And the moment y'all been waiting for, the block. The main reason I even made this video. 94 is going to be a block, and this is where some more cap breakers go in. I got 10 cap breakers. This is the last few. I have 3 left. The 3 is going to go into this block to get me a 97 block to get me Hall of Fame paint patroller. Then I'm a max +1 it, and I'm going to get a legend paint patroller. And then with the takeover that I get, which I'm going to talk about it later on, I would have a 99 block with a legend paint patroller, and I won't have to give up too much stuff. I'll have it. It's a win-win. And y'all, these blocks be going crazy. Do not take nothing up on this build. People still be testing me. I don't know why. Majority of my games, I'll say like 95% of my games, I'm having either 3+ blocks, 4 blocks, 5 blocks. I'm going crazy with this build, man. You know, I'm tall, 7'6" wingspan, high block. It's my favorite thing about this build, dog. Anyway, moving on to the rebounding. A complaint people have about Chet is that he doesn't rebound enough. And that's why we're taking this offensive rebound to a 85. And then we're gonna take this defensive rebound to an 80. Chet is a good rebounder. Just hear me out, by the way, hear me out. You're gonna see why this is an 80. 85 is gonna give us silver rebound chaser. And if you want to, you can also put this up to gold. At first, I was gonna have 87, and when I hit veteran 3, I can get a 92. And I can like finesse that a little bit, but I'm gonna keep it at 85 right now. It's all about position in this game. Y'all just have to learn that. And also, thanks to this takeover, it's higher than it looks. I'm trying to see which one it is. Yeah, if you're really worried about the low takeover, you can do board beast and it'll get you up to a 92 and a 97 and helps you out, but that's not the one I use. I use 2 takeovers. I use block party and I use the commander. The commander upgrades the interior defense, the block, and the defensive rebounding. So at max, it gets to an 87 and that is fine. Moving on down to the physicals, the speed, you're gonna max it out to a 69, and agility, you're gonna max it out to a 57. Strength, you're also gonna max it out. It's gonna be a 83, and that's gonna give you box out beast on goals, so you can hold people back when you're going for rebounds. And last but not least, the vertical is gonna be a 80, so I can get that gold high flying denier and I chase you down from anywhere. And this is the Chet Holmgren build that I've been showing y'all. Again, you can change anything that you want on this build. I know some people don't want this high standing dunk. You just want to do the bare minimum and get standing dunks when it's convenient. So you can go down to 81. This gets you silver rise up. You can take that down, have some extra points, and then put it into this offensive rebound. I know most of y'all probably like this better. And then use the +2 you was gonna use in your standing dunk cap breakers, and then put into offensive rebound, and you will have a gold rebound chaser. And if you want to go one step further, use the max +1, you'll have a Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Your problem solved if you want more rebounding. You'll have some points left over, and you can put it anywhere you want to. You probably go into here. Nah, it's just a little bit more points. So wherever you want to go to. But me personally, I'm thinking it's down to 85. I've been using this build and I'm liking how it's rebounding, dog. There we go. Let's see what this build name is gonna be. I'm compared to Victor Wembanyama, Joel Embiid, DeMarcus Boogie Cousins. And the name of this build is gonna be a rim protector. Now, when you do the cap breakers, like I said, you will get a different name. You get a two-way, what's called two-way 3-level something. I forgot the name, my bad. Two-way 3-level something, but I chose the two-way 3-level thing. I wish I stayed with rim protector. That's the one I wanted. I should have went with that, bro. I let the long name cloud my brain. I should have went with rim protector. I will be dropping a build video on this build pretty soon, but while you wait, go check out another video I got on the MVP, James Harden. That man is going crazy. The offensive demon can't be stopped. Anyway, y'all, I'm YRB. And I'm out.